Bang, bang, Preston, come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pub Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube.
My next guest has got a bit of a throwback fight here. I'm looking forward to this one. He's going to be taking on Darren Elkins, UFC Fight Night, October 19th. It's Daniel Pineda back here on the program. Daniel, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, brother? Happy to be back.
Yeah, happy to talk to you. What a fight this is. Looked like you got plenty of notice. When did you find out?
What was it? 5-week notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 weeks. I think it was like 5 weeks. So yeah, a little bit over a month.
That's good. Right amount of time off. I know you had a fight against Nathaniel Wood not that long ago, but you like having sort of this schedule where you're not waiting too long in between fights.
I'm actually happy, man, that that's why I took it so fast, man, because I want to fight. Like, I guess they said it had a little rust at me, man, for my last fight. It didn't go as planned, but you know, I need to fight faster, not wait a whole year.
Yeah, no, you got to keep active. And just quickly, you mentioned the fight there, Nathaniel Wood, tough opponent. What did you sort of take away the most from that fight?
You know, he was quick, and he attacked my calves right off the bat. So, well, he caught me to my gut, and he freaking took all my air out right off the bat. So, man, it was a good fight. You know, I'm a dog. I stayed in there, and shit, I thought it was a close fight.
Yeah, well, that was, I was going to actually mention that. Like, it wasn't like a clear cut. Like, you made it a fight. And obviously he's a lot younger than you, and he's, you know, there's a lot of hype behind him. Did you almost take like that as a positive too? That it was a pretty close fight, even though you didn't end up on the good end of it.
Man, I should have finished him. You know, I just I didn't. How do I say it? He actually, with that tip he did, he freaking broke one of my ribs right in the beginning of the fight.
Oh, geez.
That tip, he caught me right in the rib, man, and he got it. He took all the air out of me, and like I said, I don't know, you know, shit happens.
Yeah,
it was a whole year before I fought him. You know, I took off a year, and you know, this one is a quick turnaround, and I'm excited to fight this guy.
Yeah, and like I said, a great matchup here, Darren Elkins. I mean, Darren Elkins is never in a boring fight. It's kind of like yourself. Just tell me first, before we talk about the style matchup, just how excited you were to fight him, because I'm sure that's a guy you probably thought you would fight at some point.
Well, yeah, especially the way he fights and the way I fight. I mean, he don't have no quit in him. I don't have no quit in me. So, you know, it's going to be an exciting fight. Yeah.
No, absolutely. And I think style-wise, two brawlers. I mean, how do you look at this fight on paper?
I think, you know, like everybody thinks, you know, I'm gonna take him to a decision and beat him in a decision, but you know me, man, I hate decisions, so I'm gonna go in there trying to finish him, and I mean, it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good fight.
No, I love it. Camp, who have been some of the main guys helping you get ready for this fight as far as training partners?
And I haven't really for this fight camp, man. It's been kind of awkward, man. I was hurt, you know, from my last fight. I was, you know, little freaking Nathaniel got my leg really good and my eye. So I took off the whole month. I didn't train. And then when I found out, I got back to training. And I got sick for like 2 weeks. I'm just getting out of it, getting off of it. So it's I've been doing a lot of cardio. That's all I've been doing. Not really sparring, nothing right now. Just a lot of cardio right now.
Okay, but don't you think as well, like, I mean, you know, you're a veteran in the game at this point. You've had so many fights that, like, you know how to spar, you know how to do all those things. It would be more of just, you know, familiarity, but it's not, you know, maybe working on cardio is not the worst thing, just because that is one thing you can improve. It's not like you can improve, you know, at this stage in the game, you know how to fight. I guess it's kind of what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah. That's, I'm not gonna get no better in sparring and doing all this stuff. It's just getting my cardio up and getting ready for a 3-round war with this boy, you know what I'm saying? See what's up with him.
So who's been pushing you in camp though? Because like you said, you were dealing with a bit of adversity, the sickness and all that stuff. Is it just, you said you're just doing cardio, so I guess you're just doing that on your own? You're not really training with anyone?
No, not really, man. It's all these little freaking youngsters I train with, you know, like little Josh, freaking, they're all just pushing my cardio, man. They're trying to make me run. Little Oswald, you know, they're all the little young bucks, man. They're trying to push me. We're not, just like I said, get this cardio up, man. That's going to be the key to winning this. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of scrambles going on. You know, he's a very good scrambler. So just get the scrambling game on point. Don't get caught by nothing stupid.
Now, has the sickness been good or bad for the weight cut? Because I know sometimes when you're sick, you don't eat as much, but then also, maybe when you're sick, you're not eating the greatest. So how's the weight cut looking? We still got, 18 days out.
You know what's crazy? Everybody says, "Oh man, when I'm sick, I cut weight." Man, I gain weight. I eat more. I don't know why. I literally eat more because I don't got nothing to do and I'm bored. So I just want to snack on stuff. So the weight cut's good, but I just been eating a lot more. So I'm guessing all the running and everything is helping me out, freaking keeping my weight down. So no, the weight's on point. I'm good with the weight, but I eat a lot.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Your corner, what will that look like? Who's going to be in the cage with you?
It's going to be Artenis Young, it's going to be Frank, and it's going to be Joseph, my usual corners, my coaches. Okay. So, yeah, should be fun, man. It should be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited for October 19th.
How's this one playing out? I mean, again, I think this has got Fight of the Night written all over it as far as what you two bring to the table.
Well, two things are going to happen. He's going to wrestle fuck me, or I'm going to fucking finish his ass quick.
As simple as that, yeah.
I mean, he's not going to submit me. I mean, he could get lucky and catch me, but like I said, I plan on going for a finish. It's going to be a bloody mess because we both bleed right off the bat. We're both OGs. We both go in there and we try to finish fights. But, I mean, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited. I want to watch this fight.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Week after you, we got obviously the big title fight between Max Holloway and Ilia Topuria. That's your division. How do you see that one going? That's one of the best fights on paper this year, too.
Topuria got some power, but Max Holloway, I can't take nothing from this guy. I mean, look at Max Holloway, man. Such a close fight. Topuria needs to catch him, but I don't know. That's a toss-up, man. I want to say Max Holloway, but the champ, man, he's good. He's good in the ground. Nobody's really seen his ground, and he's got really good boxing. So, I mean, we'll see. He gets touched a lot, though. So, and Max Holloway will touch him. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, but you give the edge to Max, you think, just with the history and everything, and the fact he's never been knocked out either. That's what makes it interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if there is gonna be a guy to knock him out, it's gonna be this guy. He has power. Yeah. And but yeah, I give the edge to Max.
You mentioned being active and, obviously, again, like not having huge layoffs in your fight. You have a couple more fights left in your contract, I'm assuming, just sort of keep that going, or what's sort of the latest on your contract right now?
Well, I got 3 more fights in my contract.
Oh, nice.
But I put it like this. If I lose, I will retire if I lose this fight. This will be my last.
Really? Okay. What brought you to that decision? I mean, you've been performing well. Like you mentioned, even in the last fight, it was close, right?
Yeah, like I said, like it's just, how do I say it? I don't want to go out, man, and I'm not talking down on them, or nothing. I just don't want to have a shitload of losses in my record and stuff. I've been going through this. Like my last 2 fights were both wars. Fight of the night. This should have been fight of the night. Dana White stole those 100,000. I know you were mad, but we went in there trying to kill it. But man, I don't want to say I look bad. I just think just bad luck, man. On the, like with Alex Caceres, caught me to the body early, and then Nathaniel got me to the body. He broke my rib right off the bat, and I feel good. I feel better, than ever. It's just bullshit, and I don't want to go out there losing in a freaking 4, 5, 6 losing streak. Like I said, if I lose, I'm just gonna hang them up and take care of my 2 kids.
Okay. Well, no, I can definitely understand it. I mean, you've had a great career. Again, I talked about the resume and who you fought and everything. I mean, it's, the who's who. If you win, then is it just fight to fight then? Is that kind of how you look at it? Because like you said, you still feel like you can compete, but you also don't want many losses on your record.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's like I feel good, but I don't want to be that guy that's out there just freaking, you know what I'm saying, losing all this freaking close-ass fights. Even though, like I said, I did say whenever I get my ass kicked, somebody fucking throws me around, slaps me around, chokes me out. You know what I'm saying? When somebody has their way, I will retire. And I honestly don't think nobody's done that yet. Nathaniel, I thought in the first round I got my ass kicked, but really, man, if you look at it, I probably won the first round. He got the second, and I got the third. That's the way I seen it. And that's a lot of my coaches, a lot of friends, and I go back and watch it. Like I said, it's not like I got thrown around, man. It's just bad luck.
And I would imagine as well, like you mentioned, you got a family, and I know coaching's been going really well for you. It seems like that's been like a natural calling as well, like helping other fighters. You mentioned being the vet in the gym. Does that play a role in it too, where it's like you've got this other career as well that could thrive if you wanted to hang them up?
Yeah. So pretty much that's what I said, you know, like I'm not going in there thinking I'm going to fucking lose because, you know, I always go in there trying to kill everybody. But yes, if by any chance something happens, I lose my fucking fight, I will hang them up, and I'm just gonna concentrate on coaching all these young bucks, man. That they're here at 4 Ounce Fight Club. You know, there's a lot of people coming up, you know, from 4 Ounce, and they're all crazy, man. They fight. We're all dogs in there.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. Daniel, thanks for doing this. I know you got a bunch of stuff to do. If there's anyone you'd like to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Man, honestly, I would just all my coaches out there, you know, always have my back. Even though we go through a lot, you know what I'm saying? All the fighters at 4 Ounce Fight Club, my family, my brother that got me all into this. You know, he's the one that got me into this. Just know that's the one I love the most right there. And yeah, man, everybody that's supporting.
Who's that? What happened?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here. Puff Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Puff Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PuffSportsRadio.com. Enter your email. Pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Puff Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Puff Sports Radio by entering your UFC predictions and picks weekly. Do it.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pup Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube.
Hey, Kai, how's it going?
How's it?
MMA Locker Room, part of Puff Sports Radio. I just want to talk about some things real quick. You said you've been on the other side of some wrong decisions in your fight. So when that third round came into play, what was going through your mind to make you push through and make sure that you get the win this time?
Just keep it clean. Keep it clean. I know his ways of winning were to make it ugly. And that's nothing against Henry Corrales. It's just I know what I do and I know what he does, and I'm a much cleaner fighter. So if it's clean, it's probably on my side.
Speaking about being on your side, I mean, you got Hawaii on your side. You got one of the best management companies, Sucker Punch ENT, with you, and also Extreme Couture. Can you tell me a little bit about how all those teams and camps helped you push forward in your career to get this far?
Yeah, I feel like I have, like, everybody has teams, but I have I have a solid team. It's like a family. I look up to Brian as somebody that I can rely on for anything, for any information, any help I can get. Yeah, anything. And then even my team, my coaches, Coach Eddie, Coach Eric, Jeremy, their families, their families, let them leave them to come and help me. Jeremy's wife was probably going crazy with her newborn this whole week, and I know how he feels. You know what I mean? Like he loves to be here with me, but he left his wife for a whole week, and I know how he feels. I do the same thing every time for him, for my cousin Ray. I just pack up and go, and freaking my wife, 2, 3, 4, about to have 5 kids, and she's just doing that. I'm leaving for myself. I'm leaving for my team. So I mean, I just appreciate all of them. Coach Eddie leaves his son, his other half, his kids every week. Coach Eric, Brian does the same thing. So I mean, I love my team. Everybody, when it's time to go to work, we pack up and we go and we have a good time fighting, but we sacrifice a lot to get to this position.
Speaking of your team, I want to piggyback off that. You said his name 3 times. Who should Jeremy Kennedy be fighting next? I think it's for the interim title, like my man Dylan Rush said. How about you?
Jeremy Kennedy should be fighting for the real title. That's the bottom line. He should be fighting for the real title next. And I don't know about interim or what, but he's the number 1 contender. And that's why I trained him, because he's that good, And he should be fighting for the title. I don't know about interim.
Who's that? What happened?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here, Puff Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Puff Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PuffSportsRadio.com. Enter your email, pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Puff Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Puff Sports Radio by entering your UFC predictions and picks weekly. Do it. Goddamn.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pub Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube.
My next guest is coming off a big win last Saturday over Thomas Peterson at UFC Fight Night back on February 3rd. It's Jamal Pogues back here on the program. Jamal, how are you?
Yes, sir. Glad to be back. Glad to be in the winner's circle, so it's fun.
For sure. Yeah, we usually don't do these if you're coming off a loss, so that's great to see you here getting the victory here. I know you would have liked the finish, but just your overall thoughts on the performance. You went in there and you got it done, and I believe you were an underdog in this fight too, so that's got to be a little sweet as well.
First underdog spot since being in the UFC, but it was fun. I felt like my performance could obviously get a finish, could have threw more punches. I'm always going to be hard on myself, but it was good. He was definitely a tough opponent. He took a lot of big shots, so all props to, Thomas Peterson.
Anything surprise you about him in the fight that maybe you weren't expecting?
Definitely, I know he was going to be tough. And I think that one of the biggest things was, his wrestling was definitely one. I know you can say I stopped all of his takedowns except one in the first round, but his transitions,
Okay.
that dude stays. There's only like one dude I can tell you that like stays on the takedown that heavy and continues to go, go, go. So um, he's gonna be a beast in this sport. I hope nobody like disses him because of his performance, but he uh he definitely, once he gets better in his striking and stuff like that, you're gonna see he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
How did you celebrate after the win? Again, it's great, just to get in there, get the victory. Did you get up to anything after the fight?
Oh man, after party, went to the club, got drunk as hell, and then
And live to tell about
the
it.
typical. Oh man, I don't even remember. I think I got there at 10. I was drunk by 11:30, and then I'll say by 2 o'clock I was already at home.
There you go. That's a good
Like,
night.
yeah, it was just something quick, but just kind of went back to my normal life. Back at the PI, getting working on my kinks and all my bruises and stuff like that, the little injuries I have. So other than that, it's just kind of go back to the basics.
Prior to this, you hadn't fought in a while. Was there any particular reason for the layoff, in case people who don't know?
No, honestly, I think that's just the way UFC kind of made it happen. Gave me some time, I guess, figure myself out or get my things together. So when I go back out there, I definitely want to fight in December. It was a few fights that pulled out in the heavyweight, so I was trying to get in there. But you know what is, I'm glad everything worked out the way it did. So I'm glad to start off the year with a win. But I definitely wanted to end last year with a win. So I'll take what I can get.
For sure. Does that surprise you a bit just because you're in Vegas? It would seem a bit easier to get you on cards, no?
Yeah, I'm trying to be active as much as I can. Definitely trying to get through this first contract and resign. So, I really don't know what to say, but I mean, it was a lot of growth in between. Definitely, a lot more heavyweight guys I've been training with. Like Carl Williams. Had one of my guys, Zach Singer. He's another up and coming guy. Wrestler Isaiah. 2 fights in PFL Challenger Series. So I got a lot of help by a lot of big guys. So you know what? It was kind of cool to have that break in between because a lot of good things happen.
You're on the third fight of your UFC deal, right? So I think the last one will be the last on your contract, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir. One more fight and then we'll re-sign.
Okay. Well, so when do you want to get back in there? When do you want to when do you want to have that next fight?
I want like June or July. I think that would be like good timing. Definitely summertime. Give me a little break in between. Because I was training like this whole time. So give me a little break, relax a little bit, and then get back on the horses here real soon. So June, July should be perfect.
There was some talk about you maybe dropping down a weight class. Like, what's the latest on that? Are you happy at heavyweight?
No, I'm happy at heavyweight. Definitely, I like the size and strength I put on, but definitely want to clean it up. Look more athletic, get rid of, cut the fat. So, so far, I feel like I'm really strong at the heavyweight weight class. Definitely want to just tone my body up. So, it's me and my nutritionist Don at the PI. We've been working on that. We've been talking actually the last couple of days, to be honest with you. And then, like she said, she just kind of told me, relax, do your thing. Take this week off, and I'll see you next week, and then we'll start game planning. Get you to where you want to be.
How much of an asset is that? Because you get free food, right? Which is kind of great being there in Vegas. So and plus it's just one less thing to worry about. Like it's like I have to eat this as opposed to like, man, what am I gonna have for dinner?
It's cool, and then also, having her who's constantly going to be on your back and talk shit to you,
Right.
So, and she's not going to shy away from telling you things, and I know a lot of people don't want to really get the athletes mad or anything, but she's going to tell you how it is, how she feels, and then you go from there. So it's going to be cool to like spend the next 2 months working with her, seeing the changes, to my body. So I'm kind of excited about that.
That's good. Any opponents in mind, or you just leave that up to your coaches and management?
Honestly, no, I really don't have nobody in mind right now. I always gonna say whatever gets me to the top 15. So, I think if I finish this year with 2 more fights, I'd definitely, be close to being in the top 15 or even just being one of those top prospects, But honestly, no one in mind yet. Didn't even think about it. My mind right now is really just getting back in the gym and then working with my nutritionist. So that's kind of really like what I'm focused on right now.
What do you got planned the rest of the week? You said you're kind of taking some time to get back in the gym and all that. You're going to the PI, but you got anything fun planned? I mean, you live in Vegas. There's like no shortage of fun things to do, right?
Honestly, I don't really go out that much. So today I'm going golfing.
Oh,
I'm going
nice.
golfing.
Dude, you are speaking my language. I love golf. So how
Yeah,
long you been
yeah.
playing?
Yeah, honestly, I suck, but
We all suck, though, at the end of the day. A lot of us do. I'm not very good, but I play a lot. I love it.
I do. I try to play as much as I can. I might get out there once every 2, 3 months, but it's not like consistent like everyone else. But I do like golfing. I think it's fun, and I suck. I'm trash, but I just like going out there, just driving the carts around, drinking a Michelob Ultra, and then just hitting some balls. Really.
Yeah, no, that's great. Do you golf with any other fighters, or is it just you and other buddies?
Me and some of my buddies. I don't think a lot of UFC fighters golf. I'm not
Some of
saying
them
they
do,
don't.
but yeah, you're right. Probably not as common because they have to train, right? So they're probably too tired.
Yeah, not as common, but I like it. I think that's to me, it's video games. And like if I go out, like I love hiking and stuff like that. So I would say, but golf is definitely a thing that I'm trying to get more like involved in. I bought these fucking clubs, these tailor-made clubs. I spent like $2,800 on this set, and I barely use them. So I'm like, I need to get out there. So
Gotta get my money's worth. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, definitely gotta get my money's worth. So I definitely want to go golfing more than I am already doing. So that's gonna be my new goal, is to kind of be decent at golf.
Okay, I like the attitude. What's the worst part of your game? Is it the putting, the chipping? It's probably not driving.
Driving, I'm okay. No, actually, it's funny. Driving is my worst one.
Is it really? Just because you're not hitting it straight, probably, right?
Yeah, driving is my short game is good. I'm gonna say it's fair. I give it like a 6 out of 10. But if you want to know my driving, oh man, it's like a 2 out of 10. Like I hit it far, but it goes all the way to the left or the right.
Well, that's why you shouldn't hit it as hard. Like it's actually kind of the opposite. See, I played hockey growing up, and if you play hockey, it's kind of hard to get into golf because usually you're supposed to hit the puck as hard as you can. In golf, you're not really supposed to hit it as hard as you can. You got to hit it accurate. That's the better thing, right?
Yeah, it's just horrible. But I have a friend who like just picked up golf, and he'll hit for 200, 300 yards, just like it's nothing. But like his short game is trash. So that's like usually why I beat him, because he'll launch it to the other side, but his short game is horrible.
There
And
you
I think
go.
that's why I usually win. But I want to start doing it more and more. And then obviously I have like some of my friends, some of my teammates, not teammates, but like my coworkers. They golf a lot. Like these guys golf like that's what they do. They just stay there. So I'm trying to go out there and get better at that. So that's gonna be kind of like my new goal for myself.
There you go. Well, next time I go to Vegas, I got to hit you up. We should go to Top Golf and try it out. Although Top Golf's expensive, man. I went there with my buddy. It's like 70 US or whatever. But maybe we can find like a Top Golf like mini that's not as expensive.
We're going to Durango Hills right now, and for 4 people, it's like $33 for 18 holes. Like for
That's
everybody.
it. Wow.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, but it's like really nice. It's not like, because you got like 3 or 4 major golf courses in Vegas, and they're all nice, but like they're not.
You're like
they're just
putting up your mortgage to go play a round of 18 there,
yeah,
right?
because you pay what, $70 per person at Top Golf, and now you pay $40 for 4 people
holes.
for a group of
Yeah.
for 18 holes for 4 people. Then you're just like, okay, cool, just bring your stuff and let's go.
Yeah, no, that's great. And what a great win that was, Jamal. Again, congratulations on it. We're looking forward to the next one. If there's anyone you want to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
Honestly, I want to thank Syndicate MMA for everything. John Wood, Chris Trammell, my Muay Thai coach. Obviously, I just want to thank all my teammates. I want to thank Carl Williams. I want to thank Zach Singer. I also want to thank Jason Manley. He was a big part of my jiu-jitsu and wrestling, getting ready for this camp. And I want to thank Iridium, just for just giving me the opportunity, bringing back my career, and giving me a shot at this chance to fight for a championship belt eventually. So I want to just thank everybody who's part of my life, and that's just helping me get there.
what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here. Puff Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Puff Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PuffSportsRadio.com. Enter your email. Pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Puff Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Puff Sports Radio by entering your UFC predictions and picks weekly. Do it.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pup Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube.
Who's that? What happened? Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here. Puff Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Puff Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PuffSportsRadio.com. Enter your email. Pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Puff Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Puff Sports Radio by entering your UFC predictions and picks weekly. Do it. Goddamn.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pup Sports Radio.
Absolute cans, pineapple explosive.
Nice.
Here's some of our cool cards.
Nice kaboom.
Yep. CD Lamb.
Cool.
Rookie. And another downtown. LeBron. Jokic. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum autograph.
Here's our beautiful Jordan.
Some of my good ones.
Stained glass. A tin stained glass LeBron James. We've got the whole collection of this. Every mosaic stained glass. We're getting them all graded as we speak.
Here's a Magic Johnson autograph. Josh gave me.
You would appreciate this one. Justin Verlander.
Okay.
And if you look close enough, that's a diamond, a real diamond.
Holy shit.
These come with diamonds and they're certified. We have 2 of these diamonds.
Let me zoom in on the diamond. That was crazy.
Our goal is to get enough diamonds to make like a little chain or something. We're gonna jack them out of the card.
Best ones. These are the best ones from that pack.
Yo, what's up, everybody? 2023 March, Dallas Card Show. First time. We're gonna slang and bang, baby. Let's go. All right, it's official, baby. We got our first packet. We're in. It's official. It's all the UFC shit. Bunch of good cards. We have a bunch of good stuff.
So you have the setup. Do you have like a favorite out of each case, or a couple ones you think will go first?
I personally don't. All my favorite things is green case back here. I mean, like, obviously this. I like this Giannis. These 2. Tyrese Halliburton, probably one of our most expensive cards.
I was actually gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the Kareem, the Tyrese Halliburton, and probably this Kyrie Irving. I like that Kyrie Irving a lot. Those are probably my 3 favorites out of the case.
We're gonna go check out my boys DNP on Instagram. I buy a lot of cards from them. We're gonna meet up. They're from Sacramento. They got like 9 slabs that I've got graded from them, and about 20 cards that I've bought recently. We'll go check them out, and I'll give y'all a little sneak peek.
Nice to meet you finally.
How you doing?
Daniel.
Doing all right, Jeff.
So that's yours. I think that's from the rip that you did.
Awesome. That's funny, man. I got a guy looking for one of the cards we ripped. So.
I have a card. You have a card that I want too.
The patch, right?
That soccer card. Oh man, that's really disgusting.
It's a badass. I can't wait to see it in person.
It's somewhere in here. Right here, that one.
Look at this sucker. Look at that. Neymar, all my favorite guys. Holland, Mbappe. Yeah, it's a cool product, man.
It is.
I was happy to. 1 of 4. I didn't even notice that.
You did really well with it.
Wow.
Just some big ones. 101 Pickens.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's a hard gem too.
Man, I'm so pissed because I have, I told you I had that entire stained glass collection, and I meant to bring them to just hand them over so you could go grade them for us.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you end up finding anything that you want to submit here,
okay.
You guys buy raw cards this weekend, then you can bring it to me. I just bought a big lot last night, all included downtown.
Really?
Yeah, at the train night.
That's kind of what we're trying to just kind of stick to. Kaboom's downtown, and what was the stained glass?
Stained glass, yeah. You'll find a lot of it here. It's like the most liquid ink.
Yeah,
I just buy a lot of it.
Are you all
Yeah, we have this.
Okay.
This whole L.
Well, we'll come by. I got my son here with a big wad of cash, and he's going to be following him around. I was like,
how old's your son?
He's not 15, but dude, he knows more about the shit than I do, and he negotiates harder than I do.
He doesn't know collecting too?
Yeah, I'm kind of a lightweight when people are like, hey, will you take this? I'm like, yeah, but he's hard. He's hardcore.
Lightweight, but I mean, a couple thousand later on.
Right.
I'm seeing my paper, I was like, oh, Jeff Slaughter.
Well, we got him. That's my boy DMP. Finally met them. They're from Sacramento, California. And I'm going to show you what we got here in a minute. Straight from the factory. Here we go. Got 9 graded cards that we sent him. This is a 101 George Pickens 5-patch 101 PSA 10 autograph. I mean, that's a nice puppy right there. Here's our baby right here. We have a nice Evan Mobley collection going on. PSA 10. Jalen Green. Everybody loves green. Ooh, the white mosaic picture. PSA 10, baby. Anthony Edwards, gold. Orange, Pulsar. And our baby Herbert, explosive gold, 1 to 10. This is a sweet card right here. Look at that baby. 104. These are authentic patches, all worn. Ricky Anderson, Dave Winfield, Don Mattingly. Lamar Jackson. Autograph. Larry Bird, 102. Patch. There's my boy right there. 4 of 5. It's a popular card. Everyone loves this dude.
Game worn shoe. Part of the shoe. Sky High, Michael Vick, gold signature out of 50. Got a Robert Horry, legend. Out of 49. Bro, we can't get over this.
I know.
Stack of stuff, and then we work a deal. Is that cool?
Yes.
What's your name? Cash? His name's Cash. That's why he's going to be hard to negotiate with, because your name. He likes money. He's your secret weapon? He's my secret weapon. You said Cash is a secret weapon. I like it. You guys got a lot of good stuff. You guys get breaks or buy a lot?
Pretty much all their breaks, yeah.
And you guys hit some bangers. Micah Parsons. The Josh Giddey, because they say I look like him. Zeke. Tucker, that's cool. Oh my god, the taco's hilarious. What do you got that for? It's gotta be cheap. So funny. Taco Bowl Genesis, the tallest guy in the league, man. Gotta love Taco in a name like that. Alright, let's do a deal on these. Maybe Herb too. I'm at 550 here. This is the final straw on the deal. I'm trying to figure out what can we do on that cash. So you're getting 550 here. We've seen the sales, they're all doing 11, 11, 11. What could you do for me on that guy?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll be at 11.
I can't pay market because I'm afraid there's going to be a sale that's going to... How about 1,000 and you just give me something you don't care about? So then we're both happy. So it could be like a $20 card. Sweet, good deals with cash. This kid loves cash. He said his secret weapon. Picked up some really cool stuff. This is a really good deal. I'm gonna show this off now. Cash is the man. What's up, guys? Rob, Bridgeport Hobby. It was a pleasure doing a deal with Cash Slaughter. I mean, you got the greatest name I've ever heard. If you are not an athlete one day, it sounds like a UFC fighter. Cash Slaughter. There we go. But anyways, did a good deal with these guys here. Super nice. Bought some really cool stuff we're going to have for the shop and repacks. And then the patty I might keep. Haven't decided. But yeah, man, hanging out, Dallas Card Show. It's been an absolute movie so far. And just happy to be here. You can find us. Bridgeport Hobbies, our social. We are a card shop. We're 4 blocks from White Sox Park in Chicago. Outside of that, we're breaking all the latest, greatest products on every single platform. We're on TikTok, Instagram, anywhere. You can find us anywhere. Bridgeport Hobby. But yeah, the hobby's alive. We're here. It's scorching. We're doing deals with the youth, and the youth is taking over, baby. Let's go. Boom.
What's up, guys? Jeff here with Pub Sports Radio. We're at the Dallas Card Show. I got my son here, Cash. Cash, what cards have you gotten with my money?
You know, we just picked up Evan Mobley to 15 auto Spectra. You know, to add to the collection. I've gotten some Evan Mobleys. You know, we're starting our Evan Mobley collection, and we're gonna keep building it. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try to find some more. And yeah.
This is your first time here. What do you think of the show so far?
I think it's really good. We sold a lot of cards, got a lot of money. I'm looking forward to tomorrow so we can get more money. Just keep stacking that money up.
Out here at the Dallas Card Show, day number 1. Did really well, better than I think I thought. I don't know what he thought, but we're gonna go eat. We're gonna reboot, count our money, figure out what we're gonna sell tomorrow, and we do it all over again, baby.
what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here, Pup Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Pup Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PupSportsRadio.com. Enter your email. Pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Pup Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Pup Sports Radio by entering your UFC predictions and picks weekly. Do it.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
All right. Where are we at, Jose? Welcome to the first, yes, I'm going to say the first Alamo Card Show. My name is Jose Bouquet. Over there, Jeff Slaughter. He's put this on with Pub Sports Radio and the lovely people at the 24/7 Church. That's what I'm going to call it because that's what I think it is. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but shout out to the 24/7 Church. Welcome, Cash. We're trying to give you some internet clout right now. Okay. Cash. So first of all, it took me about 5 minutes to go look and see who had the most expensive card. And because I know you're a big baller, you roll deep like that.
I like big cards.
Wow, you like big cards. So I'd like you to explain to us Card Novice. Who is the card? How much is it? How'd you get it? All that good stuff. You know, pop it open. Yeah.
So it's the Luka Doncic gold disco out of 10.
Out of 10. So there's only 10 cards of these.
10 of them in the world. I got it at a Dallas card show.
Did you haggle with this man?
No, I actually bought it from my friend for cheaper than what he bought it for.
That sounds like a good friend.
Yeah, so.
Why is this card so expensive besides the fact that of 10, is that basically it, or is it just Luka is just that good now?
It's Luka and it's gold.
Oh, so we're looking for gold cards.
Yeah, so if it's gold out of 10 and it's a big player, it's going to be probably worth a good amount of money.
All right, so for example, Wemby out of 10 here, what is that going to be worth here for that?
Probably like 10K plus.
Jesus. Expect to sell it today?
I expect to sell it today, and I've been to like 5 card shows with this card.
Okay. All right, so it's being sold today. Is it going to hurt you when it's gone, or is...
No, because I've been trying to sell it for 5 shows.
Okay, all right, fair enough. 5 shows. Here we go. Howdy, Jeff. How's it going?
How's it feel, Cash, to be beating Jose in the Super Contest as a 16-year-old?
Yes, how does that feel? You're in the Super Contest and you're whooping my ass.
It feels good. I just know I'm good at football knowledge.
That's why he has a $1,000 card and I do not. If you win the contest, are you just gonna spend it all on cards?
No, I'm gonna save it and invest it.
More financially wise than I am. Thank you. I hope that you do indeed sell this card today.
I will.
Okay, he will. I have to go grade my first card, and I'm gonna find out what that means now.
I think that just means putting the thing on top of the card.
That is exactly what it means, I think. But that's what we're gonna go do here. Yeah. I learned. Preston told me it's like $20 a card to get it graded.
Damn.
And I'm like, per card? That's crazy. Per card? But we're gonna ask professionals about it. I was also told that we should buy a box and split the box and then open the box here and see if we get anyone cool as well. Another idea Preston gave me. So we're gonna guilt Victor into getting a box. Basically, I'm a card novice learning about cards and stuff, and I just wanted to figure out like what is grading and all that good stuff. And I'm hopefully gonna get a card graded myself here.
In grading, what we do is a raw card review. bring in your cards and say, hey, you know what, I have about these couple cards. I want somebody to take a look at them. We'll review the cards for you and tell you what the determination is based on, its grade. If it's we think it's a 10 or a 9 or an 8, and then you make that determination whether you want to hold on to it or maybe send it off to one of the grading companies, and that's what we do.
And you guys do that here right now?
Yes.
How much is it to get a card graded?
$10.
All right, well, beautiful. I'm gonna get a card graded here live. This is gonna be my first ever card grading, so thank you for taking my virginity. I appreciate it. Here you are. If you guys Cash App or Venmo, I would appreciate it greatly.
So if you could just give me your name and the phone number so I can text you when it's done.
Howdy, Victor, we need you.
What's going on?
We need to guilt trip you.
Questions? Okay.
No. We're gonna guilt trip you into doing something. So our mutual friend Preston gave us the idea of all going 3 ways on a box and opening it here and seeing what we get.
Sounds like I'm in.
Okay, he's in. Now we have to find the box. Okay, first of all, what sport are we gonna do? T? Are we doing a baseball?
It's football season. Baseball season's over, dog.
Okay, we're gonna do a football box. So who are we rooting for to get?
Who's the good rookie? I mean, I guess.
Are we getting Jaden Daniels? Okay. Jaden Daniels, Drake May.
Drake May sucks.
And then hopefully maybe a Caleb Williams. Okay.
Caleb Williams sucks.
Okay, all right.
Let's find out. Let's go find it.
Okay, Victor, what are we doing?
Now we're looking for a football box.
Yes.
Wonder how hard it's going to be to find a box of football that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, but Or we could go for Caitlin Clark over here, possibly Caitlin Clark over here.
Well, hold on. Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, you can't stop at the first place. Fair enough.
Yeah. Now, Victor, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What brand are we looking for?
Select. I think Select is what people like. I've heard people talk about Select. I want to say that's a good product. I'm more of a basketball guy myself, so I'm not quite sure, but yeah.
We're putting ourselves in a bad hole. All right, let's keep walking around. We'll make one around, and then we'll come back to it.
Then we'll know exactly what we want.
We'll just see a $70 box.
$100 box, $70 box.
There are $95 boxes,
I don't think it has to be that much, I'm going to be honest. Already in the hole.
Okay, well tell me, Victor, which box are we getting? Are we getting a $60 box, potentially?
Potentially. I think there's some good value there. Why don't we just spend $60 on Funko?
Well, not now. Hold on.
$5 Funkos? How many Funkos can we get?
I already have like 4 Wemby Funkos just sitting collecting dust already.
How did you end up with 4?
When it came out, everyone was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be sick!" Get the Funko. Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna get like 4 to hopefully sell them to some poor rube."
Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, and then everyone has one.
Some people have 4.
Yeah, I was like,
so buy high, sell low.
Yeah, I was like, I went to 2 HEBs for this. Everyone has one.
I just got one for free today. I still think we should chase that Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, is that the move?
There's big money, Caitlin Clark.
How much is Caitlin Clark?
Depends what you find. You can definitely double your money real quick though. Yeah, she's about to hold all the records.
She's woman Jordan.
Is that what we're about to do? I'm okay with that.
I think out of this room, that's what I would go for so far.
Okay, well we have to go see the 5-year-old Caitlin Clark card. Yeah, we have
a rookie card.
Like literal 10-year-old Caitlin Clark. First beginnings. I was like, what?
Where's this card?
I found it, guys. It's there. She's holding a basketball too.
Where's that?
She's holding a yeah.
It's $35.
I mean, yeah, because she's literally 7 years old or whatever. Who wants that? But again, it's out of 400? All right, well, we're going to ask our guy here about that card, and then we'll mosey on over. I mean, Victor, you could even convince me right now into buying a pack of Pokemon card, a big Pokemon box.
Gonna get the big Charizard, maybe? The fat Pikachu, maybe?
Wow, is that what people go for?
Yeah,
fat Pikachu?
Fat Pikachu.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Otani, Preston said you got an Otani.
I did.
I did.
Fair price? From this gentleman.
Oh, a 10. What did you pay for this?
$65.
Seems very fair. No bartering though? No.
Oh, I did.
Yeah?
I did talk him down $5, guys. We're actually about to talk to the man that I purchased it from right now. So this is all good. We're coming full circle here. I'm all in. You know, I'm Otani for life. I should have the Japanese flag tattooed on me.
The rising sun.
Because, you know, I supported them to a Baseball World Classic. I mean, they're my guys.
Yes, sir.
Hi, can we ask you about one of your cards here real quick? Yeah, so obviously, and by the way, this guy sold me a lovely Otani card earlier, so...
Out of 199, right?
Yes, it was great times. Obviously, there's one card that sticks out when you look at this, and it's Caitlin Clark as a wee child. Yeah. So please, tell us, how did you get the card? And just tell us the backstory a little bit.
Yeah, that one came out of a Dunrust blaster, and so probably opened maybe 10 of them. That was probably the best Caitlin Clark. I thought it was going to get a 10, I got a 9, but nonetheless, it's a cool card. I think it's when she's a child and she's got a basketball, so it's kind of iconic, I think, you know, and it's numbered to $3.99. So yeah, it's a cool looking card. I've had several people ask about it. I actually thought you were going to ask about the Wemby. But
is that what you talk about here? Talk about it, please, because obviously Wemby's the most popular player here, I'm sure.
So yeah, this Wemby here is about a $10,000 card. My daughter actually pulled this out of a fat pack, and she goes, "Dad, I think I got a good card." And I looked at it, I almost had a heart attack because it's like the best card we've ever pulled. So it's out of 35. And it's a PSA 10. There's probably 3 or 4 of these, and it'd probably stay that way. So it's actually doesn't have a price because it's actually going to probably be in my PC if I don't sell it. I don't care. It's the flagship of Wemby, you know, the kind of the signature rookie here. And so there's only 35 of them. So yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you for sitting down with us. All right, we roll on. The hunt for the boxes.
Y'all were standing.
That is true. We were indeed standing. I think we've walked around enough here, guys. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. T, Victor. Victor says we need to go Caitlin Clark hunting, and it seems like that must be the move.
I don't know. After seeing what we could get for 35, I'm like, if we pay 60 for a box, we're not even guaranteed to get what we get for 35. Like, what do y'all think about that?
35 boxes?
Well, no. The point is, we're rolling the dice here, Victor.
That's true. We're playing the game.
Yeah, we're playing the game right now. We have to roll the dice. This is gambling right here, Victor. So we have to get a box.
It's a gambling company here.
Yeah. So we're going for Caitlin Clark here, and ideally we're going for like. Are we going for a fever card? Are we going for like Iowa?
We're going Iowa.
I think Iowa. Iowa's where she made a name for herself.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go buy a box.
All right. Oh, here it is.
So we're going for the one with the Iowa cards?
Yeah, that's exactly what we... All right, we're going to see. I think we found exactly what we want. Let's see. Which one is he going to grab? Careful which one you grab here, because you never know which one's the box.
Whoa. We can pull from the bin. That's obviously where they keep the good stuff. All right, guys, let's see.
I think we're...
What is that? Victor's getting flashbacks from being in Vegas right now. He's sweating.
If I had this money right now in Vegas, man, it'd be on red right now. They have to dig through that? Why can't they? Is it because they know this is the hitters?
No, well, I said I wanted to pull from the bin because I know that's where they keep them, guys.
Make sure, let's get some video of them doing the extra work. You know, we're getting our money's worth. Most card vendors, they just, sit in a chair all day, but not here. Well, we make them work, yeah.
You'd know. Yeah, you'd know.
All right, dig around. Let's do... How y'all feel about this one?
That one's it.
All right,
that's the one, Victor.
That's the one.
All right, thank you. This is the one. Right, big hitter.
Let's go
practice.
When we pull Caitlin Clark, like freshman year Iowa card, that's worth $10K. We're splitting it 3 ways, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure,
That would be so sick.
I'll admit it, that would make the video pop off.
All right, guys, we got...
Okay, we're back.
Top loaders.
We're back.
But only if we find something big, we'll put them in here.
Well, Victor, we already said that, you know, when we get the 10K card, it's, you know,
10K Iowa.
yeah, freshman, yeah. We're gonna split it 3 ways, and it'll be a great time.
All right, let's do it. Crack it open, man. Alright, let's see what it says. What can we look for here?
An on-campus insert.
On campus?
I don't know what that means, but
it's like a limited edition card, basically.
For autographs from college basketball's all-time leading scorers.
Wow.
Second blaster exclusive Target parallels meme.
Let's get blasted, guys. Good stuff. 4 cards per pack. Okay.
Number 1. We'll also be okay with Cameron Brink.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh-oh. Well, the first one.
Oh.
Wow, we're just getting multiple versions of Caitlin Clark here, I guess.
Hey, is that a Caitlin Clark? It's almost as what does that say? Family photo.
Nice.
Awesome, yeah, and don't forget Caitlin Clark with her dad. I didn't expect all Caitlin Clarks, but it would be really funny if the whole thing was just Caitlin Clark. I don't know. I thought there would be other players.
I think it's just straight Caitlin Clark.
If it's just Caitlin Clark in various stages of her life, that would be hilarious. Number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, this one looks shiny. Whoa, shiny. That looks good. That looks good. We're flipping that today.
I want to say we're at least, started it down 50. I think we're already, maybe $10 profit, I would say. Just
Okay.
Bro, this is the Caitlin Clark pack. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I guess, we're literally getting only
Caitlin. It says it on the box, Caitlin Clark. It doesn't say WNBA at all.
No,
we didn't check it off.
I thought we'd get like multiple college players. Like maybe we get a college Cam Brink. No, that's fine. Hey, we're in the Caitlin Clark market.
Nice.
Okay. Number 3.
Another. Ooh, that's pretty clean. Whoa, I see some good stuff there.
Ooh, Victor just saw a big fish.
Record breaker.
A big fish.
Nice.
We also have a Caitlin Clark Crunch Time cereal box card. That is very funny.
Crunch Time.
Yeah. All right, the third one. That was not a good reaction. That was underwhelming compared to the other one.
We're saving it for the last pack.
We're getting down to it, Victor. We're getting down to it. I feel like I'm performing surgery right now.
Red border.
Sure.
Are you a churro fan?
Churros? Churros aren't bad, yeah.
There's an autographed churro over there for $40. That's a good deal because if you trade it, it'll be like 3 times the amount.
An autographed, I'd eat the churro before.
$40.
My lord, Jeff, we're in the Caitlin Clark business over here.
Oh wow, that's a good pickup.
Yeah.
Should I go ahead and buy it for you? Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm getting an autographed churro. No, I Captain?
Aye, Captain. Caitlin Clark. Send on a boat. Sailing.
All right. Last one.
Let's make it good before my battery dies. I'll be back.
Raining threes.
Okay, Steph.
Caitlin Clark. Oh.
They pack it on the last pack.
What did I tell you? The last pack. We saw it and now it's ours. We found it. We said that's a fair price, but we can find it and much more.
Oh, dead.
All right.
Get that thing sleeved. Get that thing sleeved.
Oh man. Yeah. I think I guess his is probably better than ours, but
it's the same one.
His was graded, but he only got his at a 9. Ours could be a 10.
So, are you saying that we have to get more cards graded today, Victor?
No, the corners are kind of shot, actually. You can see damage there. a little bit of damage in the corners. I think this could come back at 8 or a 7. So we're going to keep it raw.
Okay.
But, you know, there's value there still.
That is a hilarious card, though. That was a good find there.
The journey begins.
That was a good find.
Sign us off real quick. All came full circle.
Bye, Caitlin Clark. We love you, apparently.
Bye, Caitlin Clark. Bye, bye, bye.
My battery just died.
Who's that? What happened?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here. Pup Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Pup Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PupSportsRadio.com. Enter your email. Pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Pup Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Pup Sports Radio by entering your UFC predictions and picks weekly. Do it.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pup Sports Radio.
It is so great catching up with my next guest. He's going to be back in action, going to be getting some frequent flyer miles, heading out to Saudi Arabia February 1st for UFC Fight Night on that stacked event. It's Jamal Pogues back here on the program. Jamal, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Just, just getting excited again, man. The interviews, the preparation is just, I'm enjoying it this time.
Yeah, getting right back into the swing of things, which is great. When did you find out about this fight? I mean, you look like you got a full camp for this one.
Yeah, we found out, I'll say, probably like the last week of November.
Nice. Then really long.
Yeah, I think, it was last week of November. Everybody knows starting of December, we're about to start camp. So, I think we have about like a good week and a half to prepare, but we're already training, so it didn't really change much.
Yeah. Are you excited to go to Saudi Arabia or rather have a home game, so to speak?
You know what? Like, it's just, I always ask, I want to fight the big arenas. I want to fight, the Madison Square Gardens, the T-Mobiles and everything. So, I think this is like, just go prepare me. So I just use this as like preparation to get prepared. I had a chance in London. I get a second chance now in Saudi Arabia. So, just getting used to those big arenas and those big crowds, and eventually, you keep winning, you'll be able to bring it home.
And you mentioned there, it's been a bit since we've seen you in the cage. You haven't fought since February. What has been the reason we haven't seen you in there for so long, to people who might not know?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that happen. Obviously, injuries is one of them. And, after my last fight, really just got deep into my nutrition. People are going to definitely see my body change. I know I've been saying it for the last couple of years, but, definitely after the Peterson fight, I've been working on my nutrition. That was a big thing. They offered me a fight in August, and then I ended up getting injured, messing up my shoulder. That put me out the mix for a little bit. Then as I was getting ready to help out. Actually, I was helping out Khalil Roundtree for Pereira.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then I think, I put my name back in the books again, and I was like, hey, yo, I'm back. Let's do it. You know, I'm healthy. You know, I was helping him out. So, you know, obviously the momentum was good. And then I fractured like 2 toes. And then, you know, my foot was swollen. And then they offered me another fight. And I was like, yo, I can't take this fight. Like my foot's swollen. I can't walk, you know, and that put me out for like another month. And then finally, when we got this call, I think it just worked out. You know, this timing, God's grace, however you want to call it. I think it just worked out perfectly.
What have you done for your diet, nutrition? I assume you're working with the PI because you obviously have, you know, you're in Vegas, you got the cafeteria, all that good stuff. What are you eating now? I guess would be my question.
Man, look, a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, but honestly, it was learning how to time my food perfectly. You know, I still work, I still have a job. You know, I work in the nightlife here in Vegas as well. So it was a lot of just changing a lot of my habits. You know, I have Don Kelly, you know, amazing nutritionists at the UFC, and then, you know, and I also have a good strength and conditioning with Rebecca Summers. You know, I have 2 ladies that's basically running the whole thing, and like 2 smart, beautiful women that are just, you know, that just kind of changed my, you know, the trajectory of, like, I'll say, in the sport, you know. And I think this is the Jamal everybody's been waiting on. This is the Jamal that everybody remember me from back home. So that's what makes me excited.
How does it work with your night schedule? Because obviously it's probably hard to like get a meal in. Do you like eat before? Do you do like the prep meals? You bring them to work? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, you know, you bring a lot of food from the PI. That's definitely a thing. But, you know, I just kind of trying to make it with my schedule. You know, my day don't start till 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning anyway, you know.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, so basically I'll probably eat from maybe, say, 11 or 12 all the way till midnight.
Wow. Okay.
You know, then, you know, I get off of work at 3 in the morning. I'll fast from, you know, obviously like after 12, 12:30 maybe. You know, finish work, go to sleep, wake up, do a first workout. You know, you already got like 12 hours of fasting, and then you just break the fast and you eat, you know. And it was just kind of like having, like I said, just having a good person to just be there and help you get back to it. You know, like I said, like never been fat in my career. This is the fattest I've ever been. You know, even with me bumping up to heavyweight and all this stuff, we just did that early in my career just to take fights with people. But, you know, this was kind of like a hard thing to come back from. You know, I wasn't 21, 22, 23 no more. This weight was, I had to work for this one.
I think we've talked about this before, but I'm assuming you do security for nightlife, or what's
Yeah, I'm a host. I'm a host. I'm a host.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a host in the club. Yeah, you know, so it's just wearing a suit all day, smiling people's faces,
Okay.
putting on my customer service voice, you know, and then you go home and then you go be a fighter.
That's great. And do you get? I'm assuming you get recognized being in Vegas, or no?
Yeah, you know, it'll be people who come by and like they'll come by the club because they seen my like Dana White Contender Series Next Level, or you know they'll just be like, hey man, I just seen you fight, and sometimes I just lie to people and be like, hey, you're a UFC fighter? I'm like, nah, bro, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And then some people come back like, no, this is you. I follow you, and I'm like, oh my bad. Yeah, let's take a picture.
Well, and people don't understand why. It's because people are idiots with fighters. Like they think there's like this persona. Because I've talked to people who do like the security and the bodyguard stuff. There's people out there who are like upset that someone's a fighter and they want to prove themselves that they can like that they're tougher than you. Right? I hear this a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know, for me, I don't think I have that problem. You know, I'm too big.
Right. Okay. Yeah. There's probably not